pick what they wanted, and we give them a price. And I mean, it was a very unique store. And then Christmas, we cleared out the back of the store. Nobody did this. And we set up a buffet, a Mexican buffet, on a Sunday, and we sent a letter to all our layaway people and all the people that signed our book. And that was a week before Christmas, and we told them that we were having a big sale and come to our party. And it worked. And Canyon Ranch, which is world famous, in the morning I'd get to work and there would be a car, Canyon Ranch car, and they'd send people to us. When the Taiwan delegation came to Tucson, they sent all the women over to the store, and we closed the shop so that they could shop with us.
Sure.
And they were buying jewelry we had bought when we were in Taiwan. They were grabbing it. It was so funny. Isn't that funny?
It's how you package it, right?
It is. It is. We were mobs. Yep.
No.
It's a very unique store.
Yeah, before you talked about the Taiwan group, you were talking about...
Canyon Ranch?
Yes. What is this Canyon Ranch?
Oh, it's a spa.
What's
it's
a spa?
world-famous spa.
Okay.
Yeah, and it originated in Tucson, right outside of Tucson, but in Tucson. People are from Tucson. Now they're on the cruise ships. Oh, yeah, they're world-famous. But, I mean, can you imagine they would send people over to the shop?
Well, I guess they want... I know that in my school, we always want to recommend a place that is unique, something special. And, wow, a trading post. How did you come up with the name?
Sandy's Antiques and Jewelry.
Right.
Simple. Simple. And the best thing was that Mel loved it so. And, you know, Mel had a drinking problem, and the day I opened the store, I said to him, if you ever walk in drunk, I'm walking out. I'm leaving you with the house, and I'm leaving you with the shop. I'm going. And he quit drinking that day.
Wow.
I mean, that speaks a lot for itself.
In two parts. That there was something inside him that loved you so much that he could overcome his weaknesses. And it also shows that the power of a woman to lay down the law. I mean, that's something that women have to do.
See, he knew when I opened that business what I was capable of. I wasn't just being home. He saw how successful I was. And he saw me in a different light. I thought, you know, respected me for what I had achieved. And, yeah, you're so right.
Right. They often have that silly joke that behind every successful man there's a surprised mother-in-law or something like that. But in the other way, I think some men marry a woman for her beauty, but they think, I better take care of her because what's she going to be able to do? And it turns out that you are the spine. You are the great trunk, the growing tree.
I did hold the family together all those drinking years.
Yeah, right. And there's something inside you that you knew you had to make certain sacrifices and organize your time. Just the way you said, waking up at 4 in the morning, going in.
I did. I loved it. That was fun. I loved it. I enjoyed it. I enjoyed every second of it. I didn't have to do it. You know, I loved it.
What wonderful genes you have.
Yeah, I do. I do. But, you know, we all went and worked for Daddy. You know, during the war, he had nylon stockings. And they were using nylon for parachutes.
Oh.
Yeah, and so the women did not have stockings. So they would take a crayon and draw a line up the back of their middle of their legs so it would look like they had a stocking with a seam on, you know. So anyhow, he had 2 buddies in the garment district in Chicago. And they got nylon stockings, and they sent them to my dad. Because my dad had had a stroke, if you remember. He was paralyzed on one side. And he had a line around the block. He kept them in a safe. And I would take the streetcar and go to work after school. And when he had the stockings, you know, and I would leave one person in, one lady in, one lady out. And especially he was a sucker if they told him that they were getting married and they needed nylon stockings. Anyhow, that is a very interesting story, and he would sell them the nylon stockings.
How old were you when you were doing that?
I was in high school.
Well, see, that was, we call it a work ethic.
A work ethic, yes, definitely.
You know.
Definitely.
And,
but Reva and Charlotte didn't have it. It was just me, you know, for some reason. So I loved it, and then Mel loved it. I mean, we were terrific together. You know, and you can't have two chiefs and no Indians. So when I was at my store, I kind of sat back and let him be the chief, you know, and I loved it. It was fun.
I guess that shows a level of maturity that emerges in a marriage, knowing when to work together.
Oh, definitely.
Right.
Definitely.
Must have.
And he was very grateful to me for sticking by him at that point too.
Right. And I think it's, these kind of stories are good not only for your grandchildren to hear, but I think they have some universal appeal as well. Can we go back to that first 30 days? Because I think that's, you know, when you first got that store, I mean, you were just driving along and you looked over and you said, that's the location?
Yeah, oh, it's a great location. Yeah, the best. Yeah, and I just thought that sounded like fun. You know, because I have been doing that at home. I have been...
Oh, so this isn't just out of the blue.
Oh, no, I have been doing it at home, buying and selling. I'll bet you I had the first yard sale in the United